Welcome to Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope, the Facebook page on YouTube. So, what's up? What's been happening? Well, let's get this one out of the way. Wonder Woman marketing. I can't believe this is like everywhere just now. You know, people are making a big deal about it, because it wasn't that long ago people were moaning about about films like BVS, Batman vs Superman and stuff, and how they threw a lot into the marketing, and you had the TV shots and you had the toys and the posters and the TV clips and just about everything was thrown into it. Now, I mean, that, to be honest, it's not exactly, there isn't a rule on what you should do to every sort of blockbuster film that comes out, right, that you should throw all the money to it. Now, when Batman v Superman came out, in the UK, there was hardly anything, okay, and it got me worried, it did, right, because it wasn't until maybe the last week before the film was released or something, or the last 2 weeks, that I actually saw big posters for it. Now, I know there's other countries out there that post it quite, very early inside the buildings and everything else, but the UK has never been much for that, and there's certain billboards that I'll go and see, because these are the billboards that I will see the movie posters at, because it's the side of the motorway or the road or something. And outside my work, there was this Meerkat trailer, poster done up as Batman v Superman. Now, if you want to know, I'll try and maybe put the Meerkat link up there, but it's also on the Facebook page on one of the videos. So I'll try and add a wee link anyway to this. But that was about it. And I mean, mind you, the Meerkat thing, that was an advert for insurance and stuff. So that was going to come on. Then it was like the Orange, the mobile phone thing. So if you're connected with Orange or I don't know what other Apple, or maybe Apple or something, an advert that comes on the telly a lot, right? So that's probably big money. Now, saying all that stuff, when BVS came out, do you know what some people, all the bias and all the critics and haters and whatnot, moaned about? That the fact that they pumped too much into the advertising, and that, it's not a profitable film because they'd spent so much into advertising the movie. And to be honest, they didn't spend all that great deal onto it. It made its money back and everything else, and financially success. Majority of the fans loved it, especially the ultimate cut and stuff like that. And but again, you'll get these people that will moan because it was hyped. It was hyped up too much, and that's the thing. Hype. That's the enemy for me, is hype. Because when you're getting excited for something, and I've said this before, and I always say, I've said this before, because I repeat myself a lot. Anyway, but you get the idea of, you get excited for the film because you see it a lot. You see the trailers a lot. You see posters a lot, and you're subconsciously thinking, this is going to be a big movie and I'm going to love it, because look at it's everywhere I go. It's in books, it's in CDs, it's in the shops, it's in the subway, it's in my sandwiches, it's in my cans of ginger or Dr Pepper or Pepsi or whatever, right? It's everywhere. It's going to be massive, big, and then you go and see the film, and because you've spent the last 2 months looking at all the adverts and telling subconsciously telling you this is a great movie, and you go and see it, and you've been built up, you see it, and then go, why did they spend it all in the advertising? They could have spent it all in something else. So, Wonder Woman. Okay? Are you excited about Wonder Woman? Yes, you are. Don't lie to me. Right? Everybody's excited about Wonder Woman. And every man is excited about Wonder Woman. Okay? And even the doubters and the haters and whatnot, they're all wanting to see Wonder Woman. Right? The critics, they're going to go easy on DC on this particular film because it's a women thing, right? They don't want to be shown to be something. So, and then I've spoke to young girls. They want to see it. Now, there's a lot of people that have heard of this movie coming out. Okay, now where the front covers of Empire magazine, right? So I mean, it's on the shoot. You go into the shop. There it is, Wonder Woman. Right? Fathers, grandfathers, aunties, they would have heard of it. They would have told the kids, right? So let it build up. And again, there's no big main villain in the trailer. Fantastic, okay? Just like keep Superman away from Justice League trailer. Don't spoil in it. I mean, there are so many films that come out on a year-to-year basis that nobody's ever heard of, and they become successes on DVD or video. I miss blockbusters, don't you? I do. I miss, well, video when you go into a shop and you rent a video or a DVD and you get popcorn and you try something for a new time. I miss that. Hell with Netflix. Hell with anything that just means you don't need to leave your couch. You go into the video shop and you try something. I love Prophecy with Christopher Walken, right? I love that film, and hardly anybody seen it, probably ever heard of it. But for me, I thought it was brilliant, and it was probably a success because it got it got follow-ups. So what's the benefit of not marketing so-called not marketing? Okay, because I keep seeing things. The toys are slowly coming out. There's racing car things. There's some sort of special ticket. I've seen some posters highlighted on my page and stuff. Dolls, Barbie dolls and stuff like that. So and people are excited about it, best thing. So what's the benefit of not getting to market? Well, you've got nothing. First of all, you've got nothing to argue against. Okay, it didn't sort of brainwash you into seeing the film. It didn't hype it up too much, so you'd go in there with a wee bit more level-headed approach. It's not spending that much on the money, so it's going to be a lot easier to be profitable without the big build up. The critics and the haters will have hardly anything ammo-wise to moan about. They've not shown the villain, right? Even though we sort of know who the villain is, but it's not shown what it looks like. Okay, there might be pictures somewhere special on my page, but you haven't seen him in motion. Okay, you haven't seen Wonder Woman fighting, you haven't seen a big cinema. Anyway, so you've got that, and then you've got so you've got no spoilers there. You've got no hype marketing flooding your face and telling you everything. Everything's hush hush, but you still know it's there. So you're going to go to the film, you're going to enjoy the movie, right? And you're going to start looking for the merchandise. Now, as far as I say, my problem is the internet with TV spots. Okay, I hardly see the stuff on TV. See all these wee trailers you see on YouTube, TV spot number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. I don't know how many TV spots they do, right? But I hardly see them when I watch TV because nowadays it's on Planner, right? The only thing you'll watch on, the only thing you'll see TV spots is probably Marvel films. Why? Because there's Marvel channels, and they'll do the Guardians of the Galaxy thing and they'll do the Star Wars thing because it's the whole Marvel channel, and that's why I want a Warner Brothers channel. I want my stuff on the telly, okay? But that's only it. But any other film, you'll hardly see a sort of TV spot for it. As I say, the trailers are done and dusted. You know the films are coming out when Wonder Woman comes out in June. People, it's going to be word of mouth the way it should be. it's going to get passed on. I've not, is it out today? I've not heard much about it. I'll give it a go. See, that way, so there is a benefit of not overselling something. Now, are you trying to tell me that Justice League needs a big fanfare for 2 months leading up to the cinema? No, it doesn't need a fanfare, because everybody wants to see it, especially after one of them, right? But what we need is word of mouth more than we do marketing, and that's round about what I like to say. Now, second one is there's a rumour going about a lot of fan sites are talking about Robert Zemeckis directing The Flash. Oh, who isn't glad about that? Okay, who isn't glad about Robert Zemeckis directing The Flash? With Forrest Gump, with what else did they do? The babysitters or Mars Needs Mums or something like that. I'll need to check it up in Wikipedia, but I do like that. You know, his movie history was involved with the Goonies and stuff. Robert Zemeckis, did his part, whatever. Right, well, anyway, it's on Wikipedia. But the main thing is he done Back to the Future. Okay, Back to the Future 1, 2 and 3. What does that involve? Time travelling. What's in it also? Humour. What's also in it? Science. You know, young kid. So he knows how to handle that, and for me that's a perfect score. We've got somebody now that's tried and tested. He's done all these successful films, especially, as I say, I'm going to go back to the Future because it is related. Flash, time travelling, young guy, fantastic. Okay, if I was Warner Brothers, I would like get down on my knees and do the business. Okay, and beg them and sort of. But Warner Brothers know what they're doing. They're going to sort of give them free way, you know. Here's the sort of sandbox, as they like to call it, the big sandbox. Here it is. Just stay in the sandbox, play around with it, do anything you want, but as long as you stay in the sandbox. Okay, so yeah, do that. Fantastic, great directors. DC's picking great directors, great writers, and so they've got the scope. Again, Patty Jenkins thinks she's moving on to something else. What was the film? Oh, another Disney ride thing with Jungle Cruise or something. Oh yeah, man, that's got me pumped. Jungle Cruise says it all. It's the jungle, it's cruise. You're wasted there, Patty Jenkins, and you should stick with DC and move on to something else. I haven't seen Wonder Woman yet, but I know it's going to be good. So, yep. So, that's all I need to say about that. I just, let me know what you think about Robert Zemeckis or any other director you feel should come on board. Who would you want to direct first as and then give me a director, give me what films he's done. You know, and I'll see. As soon as I saw it, I was overjoyed. And I sometimes look at directors, and half the time I don't know who they are, you know, until I see the Wikipedia and I see the film. So I did that one. But Robert Zemeckis, legend. So no, Amazon Wonder Woman is coming out. Was it 30 odd days by now? I see pictures of young girls dressed up in Wonder Woman outfits, you know, all getting excited. And see, did you go? There's a whole bunch. Check my Facebook. The picture is there. You'll see all these kids and they're all dressed up in the Gal Gadot pictures. I'm talking to people that I'm not really bothered about DC Comics, and they're all going. So, what do you need marketing for? She's a legend. She'll be, you know, probably. You know, the legend speaks for itself. Everybody's heard of her. They might not know about her. So why do you need to sell a legend? You've heard of Hercules, haven't you? Do you need a trailer for Hercules? Tell me for a line one time. Do you? I was just, you know, there's so many people out there that you don't need a trailer for. You just know them subconsciously. So why bother selling something like that? that's my thoughts on it. It's a wee roundabout way about marketing, and I hope that DC just lets the product sell itself. Okay, let Justice League sell itself. Let the name sell itself. Don't just, throw things out there and say, "Come see this film. Look at all the posters and pictures I've put it everywhere in your city. Not every time you get on a bus, you'll see this picture, and every time you get in a cab, you'll see the picture, and it's all this and so on. Oh, it must be good because it's everywhere." Nonsense. Doesn't mean it's good. Just means they spent a lot, and then that's where the critics come in. I'm repeating myself again. So here we go. As I say, thanks very much for watching us. Big shout out to all those other YouTubers out there. Again, just check the subscriptions, who I listen to, who I think is good and stuff. Thanks to all you guys that I've had messages and saying well done, you're thinking the pages are awesome. It's not, I'm touched. A young boy from Glasgow that just got upset one day and decided to do this without any sort of prior knowledge, and we're all the same. We're all just DC fans, just looking for something for somebody to be positive with and to listen to, and surprisingly enough, people somehow want to go to my page and read my ideology of DC. Before I go, I'm just noticing the time down there. I just watched DC Legends tomorrow. One episode DC Legends tomorrow. I'm just one episode away from the finale. Brilliant. I loved the character. I loved how they were Spear of Destiny, and how they played these other, how they played different parts of themselves, different versions of themselves. I thought well acted, and I just want like Snar, Captain Cold, just to get back into that loving sort of way that we knew him for the first season. But he's a right nasty wee bugger in this. Can't wait. I mean, you can just call these shows cheesy, right? You can have your problems with Arrowverse or whatnot, but look at the stuff it's spanning. Okay, I mean, as I said in the last video, I loved Prometheus. Everybody's talking about who the villain is behind, in Flash. I hope it doesn't get spoiled for me. I'm just about to watch the musical one. But no, it's going to do spin-offs. It might do the, there's talking about the Teen Titans thing. They might do the Gotham Sirens. They might do that. The Canary and stuff, Oracle and everything else. It's all setting up, and it's all getting slowly expanding and getting bigger. And as I say, sometimes the ratings will drop, and then they'll go up, and then they'll drop. And yeah, it's not as dark and as gritty as Daredevil, but who cares? I enjoy every episode, and for those DC fans out there that have got a problem because it's not following the source of the books, as I said, books go off in a tangent. You got New 52, Rebirth, then they'll revisionalise the characters again and again and again. They'll change it. But I say it's based on, like my other video that I did a while back, but it just pays homages, and you see your characters on the screen, and that's enough for me. I look back now on Smallville, that show that I loved the bit very much, and I'm looking at Cyborg, and I'm looking at Green Arrow with the nice plastic outfits, and I'm going, no, but I'll still love it, and I'll still enjoy it, even though the Cyborg in Smallville has hardly any robotic things on him, just a nice silver jacket he's wearing. But it's still DC, still good. So be positive. Let's just enjoy it for what it is. Nice cheesy TV. Wonder Woman advertising doesn't need it. Robert Zemeckis, we are going with the future with you and Flash. Be positive. Thank you very much.